Okay. Um, how has Branch changed from when it first started into what it is now?
We had high hopes when we first started. Um, I think we expected the professional community, to offer us um, more financial and practical support initially. And we initially hoped that each room would have its own, like, trademark, its own purpose. And we've turned a little bit more into a more traditional high school, less different, I guess. Also, we had higher hopes in the beginning for a professional atmosphere. We wanted everyone to be dressed professionally, and hair color and tattoos and piercings and gauges. None of that exists, so that when people came to visit, they would look and see a professional community of learners. We quickly realized that having welders, cosmetologists, auto mechanics um, rebelled against not being able to show what everyone else in their industry shows. So we softened those rules. Um, I think in the beginning, also, one of the things that we wanted was for cohorts, people following the same pathway, to be together, to become a family. So, and that first year we tried that, and we had all of, for example, the diesel mechanic pathway kids traveling together in a pack. They were in the same science class, the same English class, the same math class, the same history class, and then they went to Del Mar together. And what we discovered rather quickly was that being with the same people all day, every day, does not lead to turning into a friendly family. It leads very quickly to turning into, I can't stand that person's face and I can't see them anymore. And it also affected the teachers, in that it may sound stereotypical, but it isn't. Um, People with alike desires tend to pick the same pathways. And so having a room full of people who all want to be cosmetologists made for a lack of diversity in the classroom.
So,
It's the best way I can say that.
how would you describe Branch now
Um, I
and our goals?
I think that Branch is still very unique. It still is very different from a traditional high school. I think it isn't as unique as we had hoped. However, the flexibility in scheduling, I think, is amazing. The flexibility in teachers um, going above and beyond. I guess I don't mean flexibility. Well, I do, because they're being flexible with their time as well. The teacher commitment is much higher, and I think the parent commitment is much higher than a traditional high school. So where we are now is still a place of honor and being special. It isn't quite the vision that we had originally.
Do you think that as a whole the school met the requirements of essentially why it was made and the expectations?
Most definitely, we were the first career and tech school to receive the early college high school designation. So we have met the criteria of an early college high school. And I think that there's been enough evidence of kids who have graduated from here who would never have graduated from a traditional high school. They would have just left. So I know that we're doing good things. Um, what was your question? It's a long day.
Um, moving forward,
Mhm.
do you think that Branch is going to get better? Do you see it deteriorating, falling apart? Do you?
Mm. I don't have any, no crystal ball, first of all. But I think that all of the speed bumps have been identified, if not corrected. They're at least identified. We know where the difficulties are. And I think that that helps to assure a more smooth transition each year.
So you think as the years goes by, the
I think it'll
transition
keep
gets
getting
smoother
better.
and smoother and
I
smoother?
think so, yes. For example, one of the things we're working on this year, we worked very closely with Del Mar this year to actually define the pathways. And Del Mar this year started accommodating us with their scheduling. So, because they had just really funky schedules, like Tuesday for 3 hours and then Wednesday. Well, that messes up, because we can't do a Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. And a liberal arts early college high school goes to a liberal arts college, right? And they have Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, very defined. All the classes start at 9 and go to 10:30, right? But over here, some classes start at 8:30, and then they don't meet again, and so that was very different. And they're trying to accommodate the more uniform schedule, so that, and that's a huge thing.